The season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the
night their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting...
Very few occasions where he does get beaten, and if it's anywhere, it's going to be on the green. So let's see if this player rolls their potato better than most. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, just missed. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Now let's hear from our on-course reporter, John McCarthy, who I see is just rolling up his beach towel. Been striding the fairways here in Florida for the last couple of days leading up to the event. John, what's the Emery Beach Club all about?
Well, Luke, one thing it's about is it's about water. Water hazards will feature prominently on this course this week. The greens also very undulating. There are ridges, there are shelves, there are tiers. I hope the players have done their homework this week because these approach shots into these greens they're always important, but especially so here at Emery Beach. Several holes feature one of Beamer's nemesis, the tiny bunker. The tiny bunker is in play this week, so you got to be careful off the tee as they seem to pop out where you least expect them. Beautiful Florida course, though. I will enjoy the scenery, and I hope the players will enjoy the challenge.
At the third hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Oh, that was pure. Just needs this one to kick right. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Judging it beautifully.
He has this putt to save his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's in a share of 12th place. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Now over to Colin Morikawa.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Will he be able to get out of this one?
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Colin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure.
Ooh. This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Okay, steady now. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now 4 back after that hole. The fifth hole here at Emery Beach Golf Club is a 172-yard par 3 from the back tees. Rich, your thoughts?
Luke, the water on the left-hand side really is just there for decoration. Doesn't come into play. The difficult part, though, is this green sits well above the fairway there on the left-hand side. Most players are going to be bailing out, not wanting to go in that bunker to the right, but you miss it out to the left. You got a really challenging up and down.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the fifth. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee. Time for the second shot here at the sixth. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Was on a good line. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And with that effort, now 3 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Playing from around 110 yards out.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
And back to the course with the live action. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Good choice. Go with the 3-iron. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
A bit long on that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Looks like they may have pushed that one. Bogey putt coming up here. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Wow, what a shot. 12 feet to the cup coming up. It's tracking. Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Great looking shot this. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Oh, you love to see those shots land. What a play.
Okay, time to return to the action.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And with that now, back to level par.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Opting for the 5-iron. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
If he holds this, he'll tie Colin Morikawa.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Going with the 3-iron. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind. Wow, what a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Like the look of this one. That's a clever play, that one. Moving up a leaderboard and ahead of their rival. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He's in a share of 5th position. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. sitting at 2 under par, currently tied for 5th place. Going with the 5-wood. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place.
A good opportunity for a fast finish with just 4 holes to go.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 3 under. He's in a share of 3rd place. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Tee shot is looking good here. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. That was wonderfully done. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, so close. And this one is for his par. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Oh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. A few shots under par at the moment. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. Playing their 4th shot. 1 stroke off the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Oh, will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
And back to the play, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Beauty of a chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. 5 shots off the lead. Should find the green here. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And this putters for a final score of 70. This one's looking good. And that will do it for him at this event.
And Henny, no win for this player in the tournament proper, but they did set the goal of taking down Colin Morikawa, and they accomplished it.
Luke, it was an incredibly bold call from this player to challenge Colin Morikawa and beat him. They'll be buzzing with excitement and that much more determined to excel in their next event for sure.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, great to be here. As this event kicks off, our featured group consists of two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first.
Gotta like their chances from there.
8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Hey, that's a chance. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with the birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Ooh, right by the hole. This is a par putt. Ooh, nice line. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's one stroke behind her rival in this event.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Currently 1 under for the day. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. And that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
when you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. In saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour, and that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
He's currently sitting in third. The fifth at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers, lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. Sitting at 2 under. Currently in third place.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Let's return to live play now.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And this is a familiar sight. Jon Rahm leads this tournament.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number 1, because he seemingly has 0 weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Just didn't drop. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Super shot that. And that will take him to 4 under.
Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place behind Jon Rahm.
Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Wow, very aggressive play on this approach, putting some pressure on their rival, Brooke Henderson.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Yeah, well played. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. That's frustrating. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And in it goes for the par. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Currently 5 under for the event. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. A little birdie look in here.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. As we step into the second 9 here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, that's beautifully judged. Putting for birdie here.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind. Her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Leading by 3 strokes now. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 3rd, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. You like that, didn't you? Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
16 feet to the cup.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Par putt coming up here.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This shot here from about 240 yards.
Currently leading by 3.
Going with a 3-wood here. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
And from the green side rough here.
Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 8 under. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And he's down there. You got a read?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This for a birdie run.
Well, that'll play.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's got momentum now. Just birdied the last hole.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well hold. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4 here, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Bit disappointing, that one. Second shot here on the 16th. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Oh, just missed. Just a 4-footer remaining.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
With that putt, they went from the outhouse to the penthouse.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
A birdie putt awaits. Ouch, that hurts. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Quality shot, that one. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.